Hey you guys, and welcome back to my channel, Chaos and Charm. My name is Rachel. So for today's video, I'm just gonna jump right into it. We are working on my 13-year-old's room, my teenager's room. This is something I have been wanting to tackle for a while now, and I've just kind of have put it off last because I hope this doesn't sound bad, but my other kids are obviously a lot more needy because they're younger, and my 13-year-old is way more independent. Okay, sorry about that. My phone started ringing. But yeah, so as a 13-year-old, he's just way more independent, and I can just kind of say, hey, go clean your room. And then I don't really follow up and see how good he cleaned it. And we all know that moms just in general sometimes just need to step in and do a really, really good deep clean and declutter and organize. So that's what we are doing with his room today. And honestly, I just feel like ever since we moved in, when we moved in, it was a little over a year ago, and it was in the middle of winter, and I was literally about to pop with Trenton, my fourth baby. And so we just kind of actually, yeah, when we moved in, I had already had him. He was like a month old. So once we moved in, I was just so focused on just getting everything in general unpacked and didn't really have a whole lot of time to spend on organizing stuff. It was just kind of, okay, this goes in this room, this goes in this room, and it wasn't really put together. So I feel like with this little series that I'm doing, going room to room, that it is really going to help me kind of clean and declutter things that I wish I could have done whenever we moved in, but because of the newborn, it just wasn't able to happen. Oh, and then COVID hit. So then on top of the newborn, then we had to figure out how we were going to do virtual school. So everything just kind of got put in a room and up to the best of its ability. So, just a disclaimer here, my teenage son does know that I'm doing this to his room. So, I know as a teenager they start to, need more privacy and stuff like that. And I definitely try and give him his privacy. But he was actually here this day and he helped me a little bit. He didn't want to be in the video, of course, but he was here helping me kind of go through some of his stuff, especially like some of the important papers that he might have wanted to save and stuff like that. So, just FYI, in case you were wondering about that. And this video took about, or this cleaning took me about 4 days just because when I was doing it, I was obviously trying to take care of the baby and the other kiddos, and we just had some other things going on. So it took me a little bit longer. If I could just focus on it for one day and not have anything else to do or nobody else to tend to, then it probably could have been done in a day. But it took me over 4 days, which was fine, because it was totally worth it. And his room looks so good. So now I just have to hope that he can keep it that way. I do a lot of jumping around in this video, and that's honestly like just the way that I cleaned it. I felt like there was so much to do and so much to organize, and I really honestly didn't know where to begin. So I just kind of took it the best, like in little sections, the best way that I could. And then, of course, having to stop every now and then for the baby. But yeah, so you might see that in case you're wondering. I hope it doesn't make you dizzy, but that's honestly the way that I clean the room. I'm just going in with a little feather duster first on his fan. His fan is really not that bad because we don't ever use it because we can't find the remote whenever we moved in. I just haven't been able to find the remote. It was here whenever the painters came when we moved in, and then all of a sudden it wasn't here. So it doesn't really get that dusty, but I did go in afterwards with like a damp washcloth and kind of rub over that. So let me just go ahead and tell y'all there is some major vacuum cleaning motivation in this video right here. There was like so many crumbs and food and like food crumbs in here. It was really disgusting. I told him ants were probably going to get in his room, so maybe that will help him keep it a little bit cleaner. So in case you're wondering, this big shelf system that I got in this room actually came from Walmart. I got it a couple years ago though. It was probably like 4 or 5 years ago. And then these little cubes that I'm putting in there right now, I just got from Target. Those are really affordable, only $4, and they are the 11-inch ones. So I do have to say that I like the 13-inch ones better. I feel like the quality is better. They're a lot thicker, but the 13-inch cubes wouldn't fit in this bookshelf. So I got these ones, which was good because it ended up working out because they were only $4 a piece compared to the other ones, which are, I don't remember, but they're a lot more expensive than $4. And then the little cubbies that I put at the bottom, the baskets that I put at the bottom, were also from Target as well. So I had to vacuum these drawers out, and I could not, to save my life, find the end piece that goes to this. So I just took the wand part off and just used it like that, which I've done before. And wouldn't you know, I found it like the day after I finished cleaning his room, of course.
Through the fields of
So this was the progress after day one. So much had gotten done this day. And so I just kind of wanted to go over, like, let you guys have an overview of what it looked like once I was done with day one. We got the cube organizers in there, all of that mess cleaned up. Looks 1,000 times better. Got his closet all organized, as you can see. So I hung up all of his shirts, and of course his shoes are down there, and then you'll see his pants hung up on the other side. And then in the cube organizers, there was 4 of them across the top, and I put socks in one, underwear in one, shorts in one, and then the one on the end is like hats and toboggans and stuff. And then that little blue wheel cart thing, whatever it's called, I liked right there because I can tuck it away in the closet, but then when he wants it, he can kind of roll it out. It usually has a lot of his gaming stuff on it, so then he can just roll it out beside him, or when he's done, just stuff it back in the closet, which is nice, and it's not as cluttered and kind of out of the way. So yeah, looks so much better. So this is day 2 right here.
feelings part our ways, keeping us close but estranged now. Dreams holding us closer, meadows of our youth, 107 days, but recalling it backwards. Our dreams holding us closer. Ooh, we can see so clear. Ooh, we can see so clear. Blue, and you are shades of gray, living day to day, even when we're free.
So yeah, I was putting his blanket on the bed, and then I noticed in between, I'll show you in a second on video, but there was so many crumbs like on the frame of the bed. I was really grossed out, and I was like, I cannot just ignore these. So I ended up taking the cover off, and you'll see me strip the sheet off and move the mattress and stuff and clean all of it underneath there.
Ooh, we can see so clear. Ooh, we can see so clear.
So there are 2 places on his bed where the bolts have come loose and then fell out, probably because him and his brothers like just playing and jumping around on the bed or whatever. But I thought I had found one and got really excited and went to go put it in, and actually wasn't long enough. So I don't even know what that bolt goes to, but I need to go to Lowe's or Home Depot and just get another bolt to tighten that. So it's that one at the top, and you'll see one of the rails at the bottom, which is also like that. Okay, now I can put the blanket on with ease and feel much better about it. I'm very tempted to tell him that he can't eat in his room anymore, really upstairs at all. Like, none of them need to eat upstairs. They're so messy. I don't know. It's so convenient sometimes, though. What do you think? Do you guys let your kids eat in their room or upstairs? And then what about when friends over? When his friends come over? Like, I don't know. I let them do it. What do you think? Comment below what you do with your kids. So I just wanted to show you guys. So this is after I cleaned CJ's room. This is all the stuff that we're throwing away. This is just, you know, not necessarily all trash, but some of it, a lot of it was trash, as you could see whenever I was in there cleaning it. But there's also like stuff like shoe boxes and any of the stuff, like I know the pillows have plastic on it, so like stuff like that. Old papers and stuff that he doesn't really need anymore. So it's not all necessarily like trash, but a lot of it was trash. But that's how much stuff we're getting rid of. And then this pile, this pile right here of clothes and hats and stuff is stuff that we're donating. It's not a ton of stuff because any clothes that don't fit him anymore, I usually save for the other boys. And then there's a couple hats and stuff, and then anything else was probably not really in good shape, so I was just throwing it away. So we got rid and decluttered of a ton of stuff, and his room looks 1,000 times better. Now he just has to keep it that way. So if you watched any of my videos before, you know that I love these command strips for just about everything. I feel like they're so convenient and you can use them for so many things. So I have the letters actually were hung with command strips, and then these little hooks, which it says it'll hold about 4 pounds. I told him not to like put his book bag up there or anything, but that he can put maybe some coats or something if he wants to. I guess I could get some heavy duty ones. I don't know, didn't want to put any more holes in the wall right now. Plus, I'm horrible at like lining that stuff up. That has to go on my honey-do list for Sean. Then next I was working on putting this nightstand together. So we have literally had this in our basement for probably, not even kidding, like 2 years. And I know it's been in CJ's room for almost a year, like since we moved in. So I am finally putting it together, and disclaimer, I did put this whole thing together except for there was one little drawer that would not fit at the very end, and I didn't get it on video, but I had to let Sean fix it because I could not figure out for the life of me. And actually, he had a hard time too, like why it wasn't fitting. Finally, we got it. Something wasn't lined up just right, but most of it I did put together myself. So go me. Moms can do it all. Yeah, I forgot to mention for those of you that are returning subscribers, thanks for watching, by the way. But do you notice anything different about me? So, my hair is shorter. I didn't get it cut. No, I just took my extensions out. I've had them in since November, and I just kind of wanted a break since it's about to be summertime, and it might just be like a little bit easier to take care of everything and just kind of wanted to switch it up. If you know me, I just like to switch it up pretty frequently. Like I go back from dark hair to blonde hair and dark hair to blonde hair. And so from long hair to short hair, long hair to short hair. So, anyways, it was time for a switch up. And now, next, I'm debating whether I want to go back dark or keep it light for the summer. I don't know. What do you guys think? And gross, did y'all take a look at that disgusting windowsill and everything that I got off the window when I cleaned it? It's amazing. Right here to clean the door and stuff off the wall, I'm using the magic erasers. If you have not used these things yet, oh my gosh, you're seriously missing out because I've been using these things for years and I love them. They are so great to get stuff off the wall and doors and stuff. So yeah, that is it, you guys. Here is the finishing touches on the room and how it turned out. Everything looks so much better. I hope that he can keep it this way. If not, we're going to have a come to Jesus meeting. So organized and nice and neat and not cluttered. Just the way Mama likes it. I don't know. I'm just trying. The older I've gotten, the less just stuff that I want around. Maybe it's just because I have to do so much because we have so many kids in the house. So less stuff is better because I feel like I'm constantly picking up stuff. But I don't know. Maybe it's me getting older and trying to live a more minimal lifestyle. I don't know. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Be sure to hit that subscribe button if you like content like this for more upcoming stuff. And I will see you guys in my next video.